Hi guys, welcome to Asian Petrol. Today we have the new 2022 Hyundai Staria, which replaces the old Hyundai Starex. So this is Hyundai's new MPV van or people carrier. So as you can see, it's a very boxy looking car. So we're going to show you the headlamp system, the tail lamp system, ambient lights, and go for a short night drive. And before we show you the headlamp system, let me just give you a welcome light. You lock it, you unlock it, and it just gives you that little ceremony. So looks pretty good. Now let me just before I forget, let me just we have a full LED headlamp system. Now let me just put a B-roll showing you the headlamp system. That's DRL headlamp, high beam, turn signal. There's no fog lamp, and this is what horn sounds like. Okay, now let me just quickly show you the car from the front. We have a large Hyundai logo and very distinctive and long DRL fronts. It sort of reminds me of Robocop, so you guys do let me know what do you think about it. And we have a very large grille, and some of you kind of said that it looks like a electric shaver. It sort of does. And look at the car from the side. Belt line is very low, and we have a very large window, 1, 2, 3, and very boxy square looking to give you maximum interior space. And our tester is wearing 235/55 by 18 on front and back. And let me quickly show you the tail lamp system. We have a ceremony too, so let me just quickly show it to you guys. Wow, so we have a very long tail lamp system that sort of reminds me of Cadillac Escalade. This is for the turn signal, and that's for the backup lamp. Fake and fake. And we have a very large window right here. It says Staria, Hyundai logo, hidden type rear window wiper. And this is how you open the trunk. It's a very large, so you have to be careful. Oh my god, that was close. Okay. And we also have a third row seat. Our tester came with the 7 seats, so 2, 2, 3. And when you're all done, you can just walk away, because as you can hear, it's not a bomb. When you walk away, the Staria will just close the trunk lid for you. So I think that's a very nice. And the same thing, when you approach the car with the key, it's going to open the door for you. So, and let me quickly show you the second row seats. It's a very there's also a button right here. You can use this button to open and close the door. You can also use this handle. And we have 2 captain chairs in the middle, but they're very nice. You can slide them like this and move it side to side a little bit, but it's pretty good. We also have a 3-stage heated and ventilation seats, and get this, with a push-up button it goes into the super relaxation mode. So it's pretty nice. Yeah, it's very comfortable seats. I really love it. I think it's better than the Carnivals. You can also use the footrest. It's very nice. And when you're all down, you can just press one more button to go down. We have an ambient light for the second row passengers and for the third row passengers. There's USB charging ports, cup holders, and even speaker. So it's very roomy back here. And we have a Bose sound system and some handbag holder, walking device for lazy people like me. There's also a phone case right here. You can put your phone like this, just like my Palisade. You can put it like this. Very nice. Map pockets, 2 cup holders. It's a little bit comes out automatically. 2 fast USB charging ports, 1 220-volt charging. So as you can see, that's there's plenty of space. You can close everything, and there's a dual roof. This one does not open, only the front one opens. And there's camera right there, so we're going to show you what's that for. And also open the door, I mean the manual sunshade. And because I guess the windows are so large, it only opens about this much. So okay, now let me, oh, we also have a very good looking ambient light right there. So let me just move to the first row seats and show you what we have in there. The Hyundai Starex used to be based on rear drive platform, but now this new Staria is based on the new N3 platform, which is front wheel driven platform that is also used for cars like Kia Carnival. So here in Korea you can get it with 3.5 liter LPI or 2.2 liter diesel, made it to 8-speed automatic, and Tesla also came with the optional all-wheel drive system. This guy produces about 177 horsepower and 318 pound-feet of torque. Okay, so that's what engine looks like, and really wanted to show you this tiny hook right there. That's really skinny. Okay, so now let me really show you the car from the driver's seat. Okay. Okay, now let me just show you the car from the driver's seat. Surprisingly, this seems like all new Hyundai Tucson's interior. We have a 2 large screen, 10.4 inch for the gauge cluster and 10.4 inch for the infotainment screen. Drive mode selector right here, normal, eco, sport. So it's pretty nice. I think this is even better compared to something like Peugeot's iCockpit. Good steering wheel, good leather. We have adaptive cruise control on the right side, and voice command and media on the left side. And material check, actually window only opens this much because the belt line is too low and it's just too large. And we have double laminated windows. Material check, hard plastic, soft touch, and hard plastic, hard plastic, hard plastic, hard plastic, hard plastic. So yeah, we have lots of hard plastic, you know, but this is a van. It's not a luxury car. This one, 2.2 liter diesel, including the lounge, captain chairs, dual roof on the top and everything. It costs you about 40K US dollars. So yes, it is quite expensive for a van, but you know, this is nonetheless not a premium model. Also, cup holder right here, my favorite. Really wanted to show you. Some storage area here, over there. So very interesting. There's no head-up display. One more pop-up type cup holder. Let me just show you all the cup holders. And there's holdings. 2 more cup holders here. And we actually have a, this actually comes out. Very good, respectable amount of storage area on the bottom. So this, like I told you, this is shared with the Kia Carnival. It sort of looks very similar here, but they put this Staria here. So let me just put a B-roll showing you the ambient light system. Polar white, moon white, ice blue, ocean blue, jade greens, orchid greens, fresh yellow, sunrise, aura purple, violets, and you can go to custom. Let's just leave it in red. Okay, so it is right here on the floor and on the side. So I'm surprised, you know, this is for a van. I think this has a very good ambient light. Okay, so we just start up. Really love that you can see who's wearing seatbelt or not for the rear passengers. So this is 2 captain chairs, and that's for the 3rd row seat. So I really love this large hazard button right here, and button type gear selector straight out of Hyundai Palisade. 3-stage heated and ventilation seats, auto hold. We also have a 360 camera, so looking pretty nice. And also uses Staria, but it only comes in white, I guess. And this seems like a 1 screen, but only the top portion is 10.4 inch infotainment screen, and the bottom section is touch sensitive for the climate and media control. they're all touch sensitive, even the volume and the temperature. So I really wish we had a little bit more physical buttons and dials, but for a van I think this looks very nice. And we have lots of high black glossy material, but it's okay because I don't think there's any way you can put like keys around or coins around it, so I don't think it's gonna get scratched all that much. So just have a little glass cleaner and clean the screen time to time. Okay, so there we go. And the glove box is right here, but surprisingly it's not that big. We also have some storage area here and 12-volt charging and 2 USB charging ports. And we also have yeah, you can hear the diesel. Let me just take it out so it does not smell. We have lots of storage area on the bottom. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 for your pen. This is a good place to put your phone. Speaking of phone, there's a wireless charging pad right here, so pretty good. What have not I tell you? Oh, this passenger talk. You know, you can talk to rear passengers. There's a microphone up here, so you don't have to shout. So the speakers will send you some message to them. You know, be quiet. You know, and that's for the passenger talk and passenger view. So yeah, if you have during the day it shows pretty nicely, but you know, it's dark right now, so but you can still, you know, talk to them now and then also see them, see what's going on. So I think that's pretty good. There's something that you have seen from you know, Honda Odyssey or other cars, so it's pretty good. Everything looks pretty good. Great navigation. Like I told you, really wish we had a little bit more physical buttons and dials, but yeah, it's a great map. Stereo system. Yeah, so I think I showed you everything about the car, so why don't we go out and you know, enjoy a short night drive. Okay, yeah, I mean, like I told you, this has a 2.2 liter diesel, so when you're standing still like this, or you know, in low speed, you can definitely feel noise and vibration coming from the diesel. But I show you, but once you start driving, especially on highway, when you start just cruising, you can really rarely feel anything. So this is high beam turn signal. So let's go for a short night drive. And size wise, you know, this is about 4 inches longer, about 9 inches taller, so there's plenty of headroom for me, even for me, from the second and third row seats. And it has about 7 inches longer wheelbase. So yeah, I mean, in terms of the space, the Hyundai Staria really trumps you know, Kia Carnival. So if you're really looking for a large people carrier, then you should really get this guy. Okay, all right guys, on the road with Hyundai Staria. Like I told you, once you start moving, the diesel becomes quite nice. I mean, I think I would say maybe over 50 kilometers starts to become very quiet. Does not vibrate too much when you're cruising like this. And yeah, visibility is very good. So like I told you, we have a gigantic side mirrors. Rear view mirror is pretty good too. And although we do not have any head-up display because we have the large gate cluster up here, I think, you know, it's working even better than the what do you call it, the iCockpit. So the one complaint is the speed limit. Every time you turn it off, every time it just keeps on coming back. I don't know why, because I might be going a little bit fast. Don't tell anybody, so I'm just gonna turn it off. See, we even have auto start and stop, so when you're in stoplights, you know, you don't really have to deal with the diesel vibration and noise. Yeah, and the 2.2 liter diesel really pulls nicely. I mean, I haven't driven it with a 3.5 liter LPI engine, but this 2.2 liter, it's a very familiar engine that's used for Kia Sorento, Kia Carnival, Hyundai Santa Fe, used in many SUVs and MPVs for Hyundai and Kia, but for some reason they have detuned it a little bit, I guess probably for efficiency and for safety reasons, you know, because this is a people carrier, so I think they kind of detuned it a little bit, but it pulls very nicely. I told you this is front bias all-wheel drive system, so when you kind of go, it just gives you more on the front, and when you really push it, it will turn the rear wheels too. I mean this afternoon I was testing this guy, the handling, the corner, everything. I was quite worried because I had my camera crew back there too, just looking at the car from outside, because it was so large and tall, you know, even compared to, like, that's X7 and it looks like a tiny car, and it's such a long wheelbase, and just looking at how tall this vehicle is, I was quite worried if this car was going to handle very nicely. But I told you this is built up an all new, see, we have a auto start and stop. Lead vehicle is driving away, so it's got that lead vehicle alert system as well. What we're talking, like I told you, because this is based on the new N3 platform, which is shared with the Kia Sorento, Carnival, and many SUVs. It's the old Starex used to feel like more like a commercial car, right? Very noisy and lots of vibration, and when you go over bumps, it felt really rough. But this guy isn't. This guy more feels like a Kia Carnival, I should say, but much larger. So if you want a larger people carrier for your work, then definitely get this Hyundai Staria. But if you want something for your family, if you want something looking nicer, but even this has a very nice interior, so I guess it's just up to you. I mean, I think there will be some people who will buy this Hyundai Staria rather than buying Kia Carnival, because it just has so much interior space. It's so comfortable, and this just feels like you know, larger Kia Carnival. So it's much quieter now. We have double laminated windows for the first rows, so when you close it, it's quite nice. And we have a 2.2 liter diesel which pulls linearly. I mean, it's not a racer, but it just drives with the torque very linearly. See, now it's 50-50. When you give it a go, it just sends more torque to the front. So yeah, H-track system was very effective. It saved my ass today. One thing that I was very surprised is that ESC does not engage too much. One thing that I keep complaining about Mercedes is that it's so sensitive, right? When you start to turn SUVs and sedans, the ESC engages too early, but not with Hyundai. Hyundai lets you have some fun. Just like BMW, so I kind of like that, okay? So we're in normal mode right now, so let me just let you enjoy it. So yeah, it's not a fast car. It gets noisy, so it doesn't give you all the rush, but it just pulls linearly. We have a drive mode selector here. Not really a big fan, but it was a physical one too, but this is touch sensitive. Okay, now let me just put it into sports mode. When you do put the car into sports mode, the steering wheel becomes a bit heavier. Throttle response, I think it's pretty similar. Okay, one more time. So yeah, it shifts around 4,000 right there. So this will just pull linearly. So whether you put it in the sports mode or normal mode, yeah, it's not a fast car. But because its peak torque starts around 1500 RPM, you can really enjoy, you know, just pushes the car gently with torque. 318. You know, Carnival has about 325. I don't know why they detuned the torque, but it really pulls linearly. So I think you'll have no problem, you know, carrying lots of cargo or people with Hyundai Staria. You know, compared to old Hyundai Starex, I mean, I driven Hyundai Starex many times, but that car was rough, you know, bad ride, noisy, not that powerful. But this one using a 2.2 liter diesel engine, made it to 8-speed automatic, so it's quite nice units, more than adequate for this van or people carrier, MPV, whatever you call it. So guys, do let me know, what do you call this in your country? We call it MPV or van, like a small van. So that is the old Hyundai Starex. So this one looks much better. And I know lots of people have been buying Kia Carnival. Do let me know, would you consider buying this Hyundai Staria over Kia Carnival? So if I own a restaurant, or if I'm a tour guide, or if I have to pick up somebody, you know, here and there, then I would definitely consider getting this car over Kia Carnival, because this has so much room inside. So guys, do let me know, what do you think about it in the comment section. Like I told you, I was really surprised how well this guy handled. Maybe it's the all-wheel drive system, but I think it is the new platform compared to old Hyundai Starex. This guy, the old Starex, to be honest, felt a little bit you know, shaky and less secure, let's just say, less stable. But this one, I mean, even braking was good. Oh, some accident here. That's not cool. Yikes. So let's be careful. So it really handles very nicely. There's a cop, so let's not make a loud noise. So let me just put the car back into normal mode. Yeah, it becomes a little bit quieter, but responsiveness wise, you know, even putting in the car into sport mode does not help all that much. And this car also comes with safe exit assist and also rear occupant alert system. Let's say you're trying to get out of the car, and if Staria detects a car approaching, it will just keep the car doors locked, so you won't get into any accidents. And for the rear occupant alert system, let's say you exit the car, and if the movement is detected within the car, then it's gonna notify you, text you, and alert you. So, you know, if you leave your dog or baby, you know, everybody can be safe. So I really like that feature. We also have a lane keep assist working with adaptive cruise control. As you can see, it's a very delicate system, placing the car right on the center. I mean, even having just the adaptive cruise control should be very nice in long distance travels. It says keep hands on the steering wheel within like a minute or so. You should always keep your hands, but like I told you, just having the adaptive cruise control alone should be a lifesaver. And the lane keep assist is also a very delicate system, placing the car right on the center. So very nice. So let me just put the car into sport mode and let you enjoy it for the last time. So yeah, I mean, for this tall van, MPV, people carrier, I think this car handles very nicely. For this tall vehicle, I don't know how, but it just remains very stable. Good vehicle. And we also have adaptive cruise control that works with stop and go functionality. So I just set it and it will come to a full stop, and if the lead car departs within 5 seconds, it will automatically follow. But because it says HCA, we don't have to keep on pressing on the gas pedal. It's at the end of highway, but it thought it was still at the highway. But yeah, so it should be very nice during traffic rush hours. All right guys, this has been night drive with the 2022 Hyundai Staria. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be back with much more. So if you love cars and car reviews, please do support us by subscribing to our channel, and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. Thank you guys, see you soon, stay healthy, and bye bye.